everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a really exciting video. After months and months of debating, I took the plunge and decided to switch my daily planner system to the Hobonichi. And so I have two planners here today that we will be going through because I decided to kind of split up my work slash YouTube slash life planner with my health planner because I feel like it was just a lot to do in one planner in the past year. And I thought, what better way to experiment with all the different Hobonichi planners than to get two and see which one I like better. So we're going to go through my setup today and how I set these up for the new year. It's my first time ever using the Hobonichi planners, so I'm sure my setups will change as I get used to it and kind of figure out what works best for me. But for now, this is how I set each up. First, I'll go through just my decisions on which planners I got. So the first one up top here is the Mega Weeks. I really liked that the Mega had a lot of pages at the back versus the other weeks I think has maybe half. I'm not completely sure. And I went with this cherry print. I thought it was really pretty and it's like a nice fabric. And with this one, I also added my own charm at the bottom. So if you can see here, I added a little teddy bear charm. So cute. And then for my bigger planner, I went with the Hobonichi Han, which is the Hobonichi Cousin, but with a hard cover rather than a soft cover. So if you can see here, it says Cousin, but on the outsides here it says Han. And I went with this floral print. I thought it was just beautiful, so that's what I went with. And then I added a little bee charm because, of course, I love my bees, as my YouTube panel would probably let you know. So those are the two I went with. We'll first go through the Cousin. I'm just going to take all these stickers out. I got a lot of stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. because I just loved her designs for the stickers. So I got the monthly kit for both the Cousin and the weeks. And I just have the January one here with the washi tapes. And then I have some stickers that I will be using often. I am planning on adding my own little pocket here with vellum. I have this vellum sheet from the Coffee Monsters Co. and I think it's so cute. It's vegetables. But I just haven't had the time to sit down and properly cut it and measure it so that I can wrap it around this page and have kind of two pockets. So I will be doing that eventually, but haven't yet. And then I'll have that to add in my kind of stickers that I'll probably be using daily or every few days. This is my front title page. I got these two stickers from this sticker book that I loved. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I need this book so bad. It is so quirky and ugly and cute at the same time. I loved it. Then on my year at a glance, I used the Coffee Monster Co. stickers. I probably really won't be looking at this that often, but it's nice to have. Moving on to the yearly, so here we have 2 pages for the year, and I decided I'm going to be using this to have all of my events, appointments, and important dates at a glance. So I have so many birthdays here. I have, all of the kind of holidays that I could remember as I was jotting them down. And then up here, I'm going to do kind of 3 goals that I have for the month. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this bottom portion, but I didn't want to cover it completely just in case I think of something. But I did put this washi tape here and I just kind of filled this in. It looks a little boring, but it's more functional than it is beautiful. Then moving on to the monthly, I did not do anything for December, but I set up January. So again, I used the Coffee Monsters Co. monthly kit. So it came with a bunch of stickers and I love it. So with this, I'm planning on using this to kind of, again, I will be putting kind of everything I have on the yearly in the month because I will most definitely be referencing this throughout the week and the month. And I will also be probably putting my YouTube schedule in here. I like having a calendar layout as to when I film and edit and upload, especially because I typically just do one video a week. So I feel like that won't be too crowded in here, and I like having that overview. I have it digitized in a Notion page, but I am such a paper and pencil girl that I do want to have it also available for me in my daily planner because I will be using this planner to kind of schedule my day and figure out what I need to do every single day. And then here, I'll probably have kind of, again, some goals, important days. That is the plan for now. And again, I got these stickers that I thought were so cute that say, sorry, my cat knocked over something. But I got these two sticker sheets for film and edit that I feel like would make it so much fun to plan. And I only did my January because I feel like this was such a therapeutic setup. I would love to do it every single month. And so again, I have here planned next month on the day before the next month. Usually I try doing it a couple days before because that makes this day really stressful, but we'll see. Then we'll move on to the weeklies. With the weekly spread, this is just a timetable spread from 5 a.m. to 4 a.m. So it's nice to have like a full day. With this, I got a lot of inspiration from Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. of how she organizes her day. I do love to do a time block for my calendar. It makes it just kind of easier to place things. And I am someone that has time blindness, and I'm trying so hard to get better at it and figure out how long things actually take me to do versus how long I think they take me to do. Usually, I underestimate how long things take. For this spread, I didn't really do much because, again, this is, we're not here yet, but I know I'm back to work on or no, January 2nd. Wrote Happy New Year. And here I want to do a habit tracker, just like Helen does. So I loved the setup. I ordered the stickers that she has that, have the little circles and colors for Monday to Sunday, but they're not in yet. But the three I have here are, this is a cute emoji for yoga or just any workout. This is like a journal emoji. So this is for journaling and planning. And then a little pill for supplements. And then I have a little to-do box here for like major to-dos that I need to place somewhere in the week. We'll see how this works. I will probably change it as time goes. And then I put a washi here to kind of fill in the gaps. I don't know. I'm going to get used to decorating this as time goes on. Just to show you guys, I've tabbed out the months for the weeklies and then the dailies. And then I have the daily tab here, and then up top here I have monthly and yearly, and then the notes section for the back pages. I love it. So we'll move to the dailies. So before the daily, we actually have a page that says turning the page to a new year. And I'm thinking of putting my yearly goals here, but it's December right now and I don't really think about my New Year's goals or like my plan for the new year until really like the last few months of December and the first week of January. So I will come back to this page and figure out what I'm going to put here. And then for the monthly page, I'll probably kind of have an outline of things I want to accomplish this month. And then maybe a section for like memories of this month. I'm not sure yet. I will figure that out again as time goes on since this is my first time using this planner. But I just put some washi here, and then this is the daily page. So my plan for this page, I don't know if I want to do a schedule like I will probably do on the weekly, but maybe jot note the kind of high priority tasks I have to do. I do definitely want to do some type of high spice. No, 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 no. Sorry for my cat. I definitely want to do some type of journaling maybe about the day, and then maybe a gratitude at the top. I'm just kind of thinking about how I can best utilize this layout and also make it a little bit of fun and not just like my to-dos and my productivity for the day, because not every day is going to be productive, especially my weekends are not. Like, actually no, my weekends are productive but in different ways than my weekdays. So I feel like this is such a blank slate as to what you can do with this page, and so I'm excited to explore it and see what works best for me. Then we'll move back to the back pages. So I don't have anything on this first page after December 31st, but I do have some things for the next pages. So first, here I've got product empties. In 2025, I'm planning on doing a no buy, low buy year. I have some categories that I'm okay with spending with, but kind of like the non essential things, I'm trying to be very mindful of. And I thought a great way for me to kind of stay on track is to see when I actually finish a product and how long it takes me. So I feel like this would be a fun thing to fill out in the next year. And it will also help me know how much my things cost and how long my products take for me to finish, to kind of like plan out budget wise when I will need to replenish things. And then alongside that, I have a wish list. So here I will be putting all the things I want to buy, but maybe can't buy, and then see as time goes on if I still want them, maybe put them on my birthday wish list, my next year Christmas, things like that. And it'll also help me just kind of mindfully consume and buy things without, doing it impulsively. And then here I have non essential purchases. So I know myself, I'm not going to be perfect, but I do want to jot note whenever I do buy a non essential purchase and maybe journal about it, provide a why and think about it. And I feel like this will really help me mentally go through the process of why I'm buying something that I may not need and I just want, and what the purpose of it, that like what's the purpose. So then next, I have 2 pages left to do whatever I want. I'm not sure what we're going to do with these pages yet, if I'm going to use them, but we'll see. For the timetable, I want to use this as a swatch area for my monthly theme or color theme. So I really messed up here. I was not having it with this page, but I have my yearly colors, and these colors are all just kind of the things that I pulled from this cover page. I actually think I'm missing a color. And then January, I did some colors that match the Coffee Monsters Co. color swatches. So I will probably just be matching the sticker swatches every month going forward for the rest of the year. Then I've got a page here, which is the graph paper page. And I decided to use this to kind of have a subscriber count throughout the year. I would love to reach 3,000 subscribers next year. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to say it's not possible, but right now we're about 1.3. So I put it from 1.3 to 3K, and we'll see how we grow throughout the next year. And then I don't know what I'm going to do down here. We'll figure that out. And then for my favorites, I decided I want to do a favorite song, movie, and book, I think, of the month. And then kind of have a reflection as to what I was loving in the past year or the next year. As for the My 100 page, I wanted to put a list of 100 movies and shows. So I actually have a really bad memory of movies and shows. I can watch the same movie and show over and over again, and I will still be surprised because I forget things. And I don't really keep track of these two. So I thought it would be fun to see what movies and shows I watch next year. I don't even know if I ever reach 100. I don't watch as many movies and shows than I used to. I'm more of a book reader, obviously, as I'm on my booktube channel. But yeah, I think this would be fun. And I'll probably add my rating. I think so. Like I'll put the title and maybe a rating out of 5. We'll see. Next, we have just these pages. I don't know what I'm going to do with this page. Again, we'll see. And then I think the last page I have here that I have utilized is the 365 days checkoff. I am going to use this to track my spending. So I have 3 colors here that I'm going to use for all to fill in these numbers. The first is green for no spend. The next is yellow for essentials and bills, and the red is non-essential. So as every day is finished, I'm going to see if I spent no money that day, if I had to buy something like groceries, gas, or pay a bill. And then if I bought anything that is non essential, I will color it red. And I want to just see how it goes. I feel like the visual representation will really keep me in check. And that's it. And then this actually came with a nice pencil board, but I actually bought one from the Hobonichi site. It's just not in yet. It's going to arrive in a week, and I can't wait. I'll put a picture of it right here. But that is my setup for my cousin or Han, and now we can move on to my weeks. So, my Hobonichi Weeks is going to be again my health planner. On the first page, I put this vinyl sticker, basically like a workout sticker, and then I put this little pocket here. And what I actually did was I finished one of the sheets for, I think this is the sheet that had all of these tabs on it. I ripped off the kind of outline of it, and then I put all of the stickers from the monthly page that I had left over from the weeks, and I put it on here to kind of have them really readily available for me to use. My cover page here is pretty simple. I just have a little sticker here of a potato. I don't have any plans right now for the year at a glance, so we'll just pass that page. But for the yearly, I'm going to use this to track my workouts and my steps. So I have really worked on being consistent with workouts in 2024, and now I am really consistent with that. But what I have kind of stopped doing in place of that is walking. And so I really want to emphasize my step count in the new year because it's just too low. It's not as much as it used to be. I didn't want to set some type of expectation that is unattainable. So what I did here was for my steps, I'm going to track 3 different lengths, I guess. 0 to 3,000 steps is a gray color, 3 to 6,000 steps is a pink color, and 6,000 steps plus is a teal color. I was debating on doing 10K steps, but realistically, I only reach 10K steps when I go into the office, which is like 1 to 2 times a week. So I feel like 6K is a good amount that is attainable, but also it's not just going to be easy for me to do. And then for my workouts, I have key for different letters. So Y is for yoga, P for Pilates, R for run, and W for strength or weights. And then I'm just going to put them in every single day. And I don't know if I'm going to do anything with the rest of the month at the top. Next, we've got the monthlies. So let me flip to January. In the monthly, I'm going to be tracking my cycle. So I have a key here for when I'm menstruating, when I'm in my follicular phase, ovulation, and my luteal phase. And then I'm also going to be tracking when I have a headache or a migraine because I do get those often, but I'm not always the best at tracking them, and I would like to see if I can find a pattern as to what triggers them. And then I have space here to see if I want to track anything else. I might do weather because sometimes weather triggers my migraines if it's very rainy or if it's a drastic change in temperature. So that might be also good to keep note of, but I will figure it out. And then about on the bottom here, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. After the monthlies, we have the weekly spread, and I'm really excited for these. So, what I'm planning on doing for my weekly, tracking what I eat, my activity, then my habits, my sleep, and then highlights of the week. So I want to track my 3 main meals. I probably won't track my snacks because I stopped snacking a lot since I got Invisalign. So I'm really just trying to emphasize on 3 big meals during the day. So we've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I am going to track the activity that I do that day. So whether it be a workout or whether it be a walk, I want to track that. And then for habits, I have a few here. It might change over time, but right now I'm going to track if I took my supplements, if I went for a walk outside, if I worked out, if I ate 3 meals, my AVO device. So this is for my Invisalign. I have to use this device every day. If I deep cleaned my Invisalign trays, and if I drank 2 liters of water. And then for my sleep, I want to see at what time am I going to bed and what time I'm waking up. So I feel like that might be a cool thing to track. And then again, highlights. So good things that happen during the week, whether it be health related, personal related, I don't care. I want to kind of get back into tracking and doing gratitude journaling. So that is what my plan is so far for my weekly spreads. We'll see if it changes over time. The last thing we can go over is the notes section. So, this is the end of the weeks where you are left with a bunch of graph paper to do whatever you want. And I'm thinking of doing journaling here, whether it be for my physical health, mental health, all of the things. I want to kind of journal about it and really write out how I'm feeling because I feel like it's very easy to forget. So I don't have any major plans right now, but we'll figure it out as the year goes along. And I think there's 200 pages. Yeah, 217 pages. So that is more than enough, I think, for a year. And then the back also has some pages again. So for my favorites, I want to write out my favorite meal of the month, and it could be more than one, but I want to write that out because I like to keep track of that. For my 100, I want to do 100 new recipes and my rating. I cook a lot, and me and my boyfriend love to experiment with new recipes. So I feel like this is a great way for me to keep track of them because sometimes I forget about recipes that I've tried and loved before. And then for the 365-day checkoff sheet, I want to do it as a mood tracker. So I have a little key here. I have yellow for happy, pink for content, the teal for sad, red for angry, and gray for neutral. Neutral being like it's not really a happy day, but it's not really a sad or angry day. I feel like that would be really great to keep track of, especially associated to my cycle and my activity, my headaches, all of those things. I feel like they are heavily related, but we don't always notice that. And that is the last page. And then I just put this nutritional facts sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. because I feel like it's a health journal. It makes sense to have the nutritional facts at the back of the journal. Those are my 2 planner systems for the new year. Let me know if you are a Hobonichi girl or Hobonichi guy and what your setups look like, and if you have any tips or tricks that you feel like might be really helpful for me, let me know. I'm so excited for this journey and to really utilize both of these journals to their fullest potential. And also let me know if you want to see some more setups in the future. I know this is not book related, but this is a big part of, my daily life. So I feel like, reading journal setups and planner setups are so addicting. I hope you enjoyed me rambling about my 2025 journals, and I hope to see you all in my next video very, very soon. Bye!